ये करना Good morning, all of you. Dear participants, I welcome to this very important day 2 webinar. I invite Dr. Sri Ganesh Vettampudi Garu. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. You are audible. You are audible.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sir, I would like to introduce two very important guests today. Chairman, sir, is already there. Apart from Chairman, sir, we have Dr. J.B. Reddy Garu, Head National Quantum Mission, DST, and also Dr. C.V. Sridhar Garu, Head TCS Quantum. Both are with us. It's really a very auspicious day for all of us, dear participants. Most of the faculty members, around 1,000 faculty members we are training, sir. But due to limitation of our today's link, maybe 1 to 50 will be joining. From next week, we will ensure that 1,000 will be there. And apart from this, YouTube link is also there. Sir, I am handing the mic to our Honorable Chairman Garu. Over to you, Ganesh Garu.
Good morning, Ganesh Garu. We have with us.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. We have with us our close friends, more than this, the visionaries of quantum movement in India, and particularly with respect to the Quantum Valley Declaration at Amravati. We are all associated. They have been great support to us in the program we are able to organize. In fact, one of the things that we got in touch with this webinar is also because of the association that we had and the support of Dr. J.B.V. Reddy, who is leading the National Quantum Mission from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India side. And his support had been so excellent. He has been working 365 days, all 7/24 sort of hours everywhere, accessible at every moment, and supporting us in training our faculty as well as building awareness amongst the students, including the awareness camps that we have been going ahead. And also joined, Professor Tirupati Rao, the Secretary of the State Council, has also joined us. In addition to this, we have people, true professionals from the industry. Like Dr. Sridhar from TCS, who had been so kind in framing the problem statements that we made use of for the Quantum Hackathon, which created a movement sort of a thing. The momentum that it created, the enthusiasm that we have been able to see in the youngsters who have never been taught what quantum is, but they picked up everything on their own. So that's it has become a street talk today. Quantum has become a street talk today, particularly more so in Andhra Pradesh. Okay? And we expect that this quantum movement would further be enhanced with the sort of programs that they have been supporting us. And we are missing here Dr. Venkat Subramaniam from IBM, who has authored the book Quantum Nation. Recently he has also launched this Telugu version of Quantum Nation, right? You must be aware of this. Sir, Sri Ganesh Vettampudi is a faculty with Heidelberg University of Germany, and he had been doing yeoman service of training people from various campuses, not only in Germany, but also right now he's associated with a program in South Africa. So we approached him to bring in awareness on AI and AI-related activities for disciplines other than science and technology as well, humanity. And last session, we planned this webinar as a weekly event on every Saturday. And he has readily agreed despite his all commitments and the programs that he has already had, with a love for Andhra, particularly the Telugu, and the movement that the state government has initiated. Sir, the last session, I missed a part of it, but I happen to hear the clarity with which he has been bringing awareness amongst people about what data is, what information would be, and how knowledge can be made use of in turning it to be a machine language which machine understands and probably helps us in doing our various activities. It was really wonderful, and the feedback that we have been getting, Ganesh Garu, is excellent. I think
Thank you, sir.
in the initial period, the sort of number of people who have linked to us probably is limited, but we are going ahead with our own subscription for this webinar very soon. Probably by next week, we should be able to do that as well. We are, what's that? WebEx. We have been subscribing to WebEx, right?
Okay.
And with this introduction, I request, probably we are getting delayed, but I want you, our own participants here, to have the benefit of the presence of Dr. JBV Reddy and the activities that are going ahead in the nation, in the country on the quantum front, taking lead from the AI. And also, our industry expert, Dr. Sridhar, would have also add a few words. Sir, I request you to benefit the participants here about what's happening, general awareness on things that are happening and what is likely to be the future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Respected Chairman Garu and Secretary Garu, Anil Garu, Sridhar Garu, and Ganesh Garu, and all faculty members here. It is a great honor and privilege to be part of this event or training program. Like National Quantum Mission, it is a great initiative by the Government of India. And in this quantum mission, we have established 4 thematic hubs. Computing hub established at IIC Bengaluru, and communication hub established at IIT Madras in association with the CDOT, and sensing and metrology hub established at IIT Bombay, materials and devices hub established at IIT Delhi. These T hubs will be working for the quantum technologies, and mandate is developing the technologies, capacity building, supporting startups, industry partnership, and international collaborations. And we brought in about 150 researchers from the 43 institutions across India for this great initiative. And also Department of Science and Technology initiated a new guidelines to support the startups because it is a nascent stage and it requires huge investment, and supported 8 startups initially. A rolling call is there to support the other startups also. And also we announced a call for supporting the algorithms, developing the algorithms by using quantum computers or hybrid systems. And also announced the call for establishing the labs at the technical institutions to run the BTech minor and MTech courses. And we are also working for the capacity building. We are trying our best to create awareness among the students, professionals, researchers, academicians, and policymakers and industry professionals also. And overall, and also there is a huge threat once the quantum computer comes. We are also working on the quantum safe ecosystem, and we are developing a framework for standardization, certification of the technologies developed in the quantum communication, and also PQC migration. It means PQC migration means our critical infrastructure. What is the deadline to transfer to the post-quantum cryptography? And these are several initiatives done by the National Quantum Mission under the umbrella of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. And we request you to part of this team. And also today's training is AI, sir.
Yes, sir. AI and the prompt engineering.
అందరూ తెలుగు వాళ్ళు హిందీ వాళ్ళు
తెలుగు వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఉన్నారండి.
యాక్చువల్ గా మీరు అనుకోవచ్చు ఏఐ ఇస్ క్వాంటమ్ వస్తే ఏ పొజిషన్ ఏంటని. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కాంప్లిమెంట్ అండి. యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ ఆల్సో లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ ది some of the experts. Example in AI, to train this AI tool, this is a bottle. It requires 100 shades and all. This is a cap, this is a bottom, this is a side and all. To train the AI tools. అదే మన క్వాంటంలో అయితే 100 షేడ్స్ లో చెప్తే దెన్ AI tool can understand this is a water bottle. అదే మన క్వాంటమ్ అయితే ఓన్లీ 10 షేడ్స్ లో ఇట్ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్. అంటే వీఆర్ రెడ్యూసింగ్ ది రిసోర్సెస్, వీఆర్ ఆల్సో రెడ్యూసింగ్ ది టైం. అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కాంప్లిమెంట్ ఇన్ నేచర్. క్వాంటమ్ వల్ల AI కూడా అడ్వాంటేజ్ అండి. Adi, I would like to share with you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Sridhar, sir.
Respected Chairman, sir, Secretary, sir, Reddy, sir, Anil Garu, and Sri Ganesh Garu, and all the faculty members who are online. So my name is Sridhar. I head the Quantum Technologies Group at TCS and also look after the Co-Innovation Network. First of all, I thank you for giving us this opportunity to speak on this occasion, sir. It's an important topic
Yes.
and very close to our heart because we are working on quantum. And like Reddy sir mentioned, so quantum is an extension of AI, sir.
Yes.
Actually, so I think when I give presentations to my customers, so we always talk about 3-4 important areas in quantum. The first topic is optimization, which is also AI. The second topic is AI, which is accelerated by quantum.
Yes.
The third topic is security, and the fourth topic is sensing. And in our National Quantum Mission, we also have another topic, which is materials,
Material.
which is nothing but AI, which is a computational chemistry,
Yes.
right? So I think because all the faculty members are picking up the program on AI, I wanted to touch upon one important aspect, sir. So if you look at 2024 Chemistry Nobel Prize, so it has come to Google and another group from Washington University. And this is on computational chemistry. So where they have done good amount of AI work and they have created framework for AlphaFold, which will be used to design new medicines. So that is the first important invention that got Nobel Prize and which will help us to discover a lot of drugs. And it is a foundational piece and which will be available to all the computational scientists. Means it is more of science than only the computer science engineers. It's not like that, sir. Any chemistry can also do this AI now and then design new drugs and themes.
Yeah.
So it is becoming like that. It is, and again, I keep giving this example of DigiYatra. So which is unknowingly we will use a lot of AI there. We just pass, it does the facial recognition and those things happening, sir. Because the topic is prompt engineering, I also wanted to bring up on another topic because TCS is an organization with 600,000 employees. So we are facing another challenge, right? Because this AI can also create significant productivity. And we are looking at doubling our productivity in the next 18 months. So which means we will also have additional workforce. Now the question is how we will utilize this additional workforce for doing the better things. It is important that we get on to the science aspects of the AI and then do even much more valuable things than just the IT services.
Yes.
So that is the intent, sir. So I request all the participants to warmly learn all the skills and also take these learnings to all the students and then create a great AI community for India and we can build production solutions and new materials, new sciences, etc. Thank you for giving the opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you. And we are also fortunate that Dr. Venkat is online. Venkat, sir, I thought we were missing you. Thank you.
Exactly. Anil sir said I should not feel left out, so he shared a link with me. So,
Yeah. Dr. Venkat Subramaniam is from IBM and he's leading the IBM, the quantum aspects. In fact, he had been a great advisor for us on all our activities. As I was mentioning, we were just thinking that we missed him. Thanks for joining us, Venkat sir.
Thank you, sir. Nice to be here.
Yeah, please, share something. Sri Ganesh is handling this webinar to familiarize people from other disciplines, all disciplines put together, on the utility of AI and also about prompt engineering. This is going to be a weekly event on every Saturday morning, sir.
Nice, sir. Very good.
Yeah. Would you like to share something?
Yes, sir. So in our office, we have a big poster which says those who know how to use AI will replace those who don't know how to use AI. So it is not AI which will replace anything. It will be people who know how to use AI who will replace people who don't use AI. So I think it's that era has come now when people are very much like Sridhar sir. I was hearing what he was saying. This is the time when all of us, it's a tool. It's just a tool which will help us. That's how we should see it. But that also means we have to become expert with that tool. That's what we have to do. So all these courses and these seminars that you're organizing is very important, because we should not become afraid of AI, but we should use it as a tool in our hands to do coding, to do build architectures, all of those things. So I'm glad this initiative has begun, and any inputs I can provide, I'll be very happy to. And
Sir, we
also from IBM side, sir, I mean, there are, in fact, the AI team is bigger than the quantum team, much bigger. So they can also be part of this effort in some way.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Ganesh, sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Namaste, sir. Matrudeva Bhava. First of all, I really thank to our chairman, sir, giving this opportunity. Now I am, as chairman sir mentioned, now I am in South Africa, talking about different kind of government organizations to bridge the gap between technical departments and non-technical departments. Actually, last week I received a message from our chairman, sir. I can visualize his vision. As I said in my last class, I want to see a non-technical person can work as a data scientist or data analyst. Yeah. So if you can see, AI means without human language, we can't see human evaluation. At the same time, without our mother tongues in technology, we can't develop really good AI tools. So that was my vision, to bring technology into local languages. We must think like that. Because if you see, can you show me any one developed country who neglected in their mother tongue? For example, if you take Germany, until bachelor's, we can't see English medium in German whole public universities, right? So you mentioned in his message, actually, to bring technology into non-technical departments. A lot of our people are a little bit afraid while seeing this technology and AI. It is nothing. How your brain is thinking, you are making a replica of that one. That's it. Okay. Sir, I really passionate for your vision. Even I have some colleagues and friends from Warangal. They mentioned about your vision, and wonderful, sir. At the same time, I'm thankful to our secretary, sir, and Anil Garu, and finally JBV Reddy Garu. I read about some interviews about you in newspapers long back. Thank you, sir. Nice to see you at TCS, Sridhar Garu and Venkat Garu. I am very happy to meet you, sir. From our side, actually, in Germany, I am also part of Fraunhofer Institute, which is a big quantum hub in whole Germany. I will discuss with Anil Garu. Some of my friends from Warangal and other countries, they are really leads in quantum computing in Fraunhofer. If you need any support, we are voluntarily ready to participate in the development of our young Andhra or young India. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ganeshji. Please go ahead with your program. Others are waiting for us to know more about AI, prompt engineering, and that quantum.
Any questions?
If any of the participants would like to interact with the members, I would just like to take a few minutes before you start off, Ganeshji.
Sure, sir.
Yes, please. Please, you can unmute if somebody would like to have a chat with Dr. Sridhar or Dr. JBV Reddy. Would you like to say something?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Sir, good morning, sir. All the dignitaries, Murthy, sir, JB Reddy, sir, Sridhar, sir, Venkat, sir, Sridhar, sir. Sir, good morning. This is Dr. Prasad, Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Actually, this is the not the question, sir, just it's a query to JBV Reddy, sir. Sir, we have applied that QT04 lab, UG lab, quantum lab. Actually, I am from Aditya University, Surampalam. So we wanted to establish that. Actually, there is a team here in our university we are working and we are learning. And now almost all we are started writing papers now in quantum technologies like a communication or optimization or something. But we are going on, we are in the process, sir. We wanted to establish actually this particular lab. When can we expect this one, sir? Already proposals are submitted long back to DST, sir. So when can we expect this, sir? And is there any possibility, I should not ask you actually on this platform, but I am very eager to establish it because our AP government, CM sir and other people like Madhumurthy sir and all these people, they are very encouraging and motivative, really. And we are attending and we are learning a new area, emerging area actually now in our India. So when can we expect, sir, this one? I'm sorry to ask this question on this platform, sir, but I'm very eager because being principal investigator, whether I'll get it or not, naturally. So that's why, because I wanted to do something in this.
Thank
That's
you.
it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Garu. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank you for submitting the proposal to DST for establishing the lab. And we have already initiated the process. Evaluation is going on. There is a huge response actually. That is the reason process is taking much time beyond our limits. And we are already at the second level. And maybe in maybe another 2-3 months, you will get to know the decision. Actually, we are already working on the proposals. There is a huge response from across India, actually. We are trying our best to do it as early as possible. And once again, thank you so much for submitting the proposal to DS.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, in the meantime, Prasad Garu, institutions
Sir.
of like-minded are of same interest in the verticals that NQM has identified. We can form a cluster
Yes,
and initiate
Yes, sir.
activities on our own. Okay. And whichever
Yes, sir.
institute or university gets the funding, we should all work together, make use of the common resource. I think that should be the spirit with which we should proceed.
Yes, sir. We are working in the same direction, sir. As you mentioned, we are ready, sir. And we
Yes.
are, first of all, we are getting equipped with all the tools, sir, with our team over here inside. And once we are equipped, then naturally we have to collaborate with other people, all the surrounding institute and all, with all the help and support from all of you, sir, especially Akshay,
Yeah.
because you are there, because you are also from mechanical engineering, I know you, sir, at NIT Warangal. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It's like music for us. Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else? Any others would like to have interaction? Without losing much time, if there are no questions or inquiries, probably Sri Ganesh should take over.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
you.
Sir, I'm really sorry, but because of due to this technical issue in my camera, laptop camera, I am not able to show my face. But Anil Gar asked me, a lot of people want to see how I look like. So actually, this is me. Yesterday, we had a UNISA, University of South Africa, one of the largest and biggest university in the whole South Africa government. I'm starting a new integrated master's program between technical and non-technical departments. So just we are inaugurating this session. This is me, sir, actually, with the chancellor and chancellor. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
We understand the difficulty of your bandwidth there. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So now I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. I think this is my second session on AI fundamentals and prompt engineering. So in last class, I already explained what is data and science and information knowledge, and how to generate your own data by OCRing, by implementing optical character recognition, and convert the data into information and knowledge, the whole process. So now, today I am going to deal a little bit more advanced like for example, in prompt engineering, you are asking a question, okay, to ChatGPT. Like for this type, which is the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Yeah, I said I don't want only the name of the Andhra Pradesh, capital of the Andhra Pradesh. I am asking to my ChatGPT, describe which is the capital of Andhra Pradesh. So machine has to understand, first thing is, what is the capital of Andhra Pradesh? And after that, your ChatGPT should describe that, right? How we can do that? How machine can understand this question, right? So let's briefly, let's see what we discussed in last class, and I will continue further. And generally, everyone is saying prompt engineering. Yeah, if you see in Google or if you go to any tutorial, you can get a number of explanations in prompt engineering, right? If you write a question, if you ask a question, machine will answer. Is it possible to develop your own style of prompt engineering? Like, for example, when I am talking, I have my own style. When you are writing, you have your own style. That's why in my last class, I mentioned our human language is unique as your thumb impression, right? So in the same way, everyone has their own style in speech or in writing system, right? So how you can develop your own prompt engineering? Is it possible to develop prompt engineering in your local languages? Yes, of course, it is possible. So for that, we have to bring your algorithm to understand your questions, you understand your keywords. So how we can teach that, we can show you later. And as I discussed in my last class, today I am going to do some hands-on coding, right? A brief, some hands-on coding. How, like, for example, if I ask a question, how machine is understanding this question, yeah? Whether it is a question statement or whether it is some kind of a general statement, how machine can know, how machine can understand this knowledge. Yeah, these things actually I am going to show you with some kind of live coding session at the end of this presentation. So be ready with your Anaconda, or maybe if you are good in Python, open your Python environment and be ready with that. So after that, actually, there is a new technology which is called as semantic web. Yeah. So you can see, as a company, if I develop huge data, terabytes of data in my server, so something happened, it was crashed. So this is now actually a lot of companies are using the semantic web technologies. As I said earlier, you and me, we are connected. You may not know about me, but we are connected. Yeah. So where we are connected, we have only a common database, which is called as WWW, World Wide Web, right? So even though when you are sleeping, your mobile has internet, you are connected to World Wide Web, right? So in the World Wide Web, we have a lot of information, structured, unstructured, or semi-structured information. Is it possible to retrieve that information from the World Wide Web? This is also I am showing here, right? For example, if I want to know from today, maybe until today, how many people died on mountains? Yeah, until today, how many people died on mountains? So if I ask my student to develop all the database of the people who died on mountains, it takes a lot of time. Maybe I want their names, their picture, and where they died. The death must happen on the mountain. So how can you crawl the data? So if you use the semantic technology, within fractions of a second, you can see all the data. So I'm going to explain about this one as well. So this is my some demos also included. But sir, Anil sir, how much time do I have actually today?
You can proceed till 1 o'clock, sir.
Yeah, till 1 o'clock. Okay, sure, sir. Okay, so I explained all these things. I'm skipping these slides, but let's see. Yeah, data, information, and knowledge. Guys, how many people remember from my last class? Can you give a brief definitions, what you understood from the last class? What is data? What is information? What is knowledge? Anyone? You can unmute and just, I really want to make the sessions like interactive, not a one-way flow. Yeah. So anyone?
Yes, sir. Good morning,
Yeah.
sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Actually, you have given one example, explained these three concepts using one example last week, last class, last
Yeah.
session. That's initially you have shown 33.6.
Mhm.
Nothing is there.
Yeah.
Only that was there on the slide. And then you have added M, 33.6M.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sir, actually, okay, that is an example which I have given, but I would like to ask you the definition of what is data, information, knowledge, how we can convert a raw data up to knowledge. Anyone?
Yes, sir. Processed data is the information, sir.
What kind of process?
Associated.
Associated. There is a technical term for associated data. What is that? Yeah, which is called as metadata, which is nothing but data about data. So if you added only metadata,
yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
then only you can convert a data into information.
Yes.
So this is actually called as a knowledge. So let's see, I'm giving a brief explanation here. I am summarizing. Data transforms to information by convention, right? If I said the 33.6 M, some people, for some people it may be meters, for some people it may be miles, or some people it may be millions. So you can see here, how we are converting it is a convention based on the society, culture, and so on, right? From information to knowledge, it is actually a cognition, right? So when I display this one, we are saying that the maximum length of a blue whale is 33.6 meters, which is more than that. It is not it may not be a blue whale. So it is actually your cognition, right? You can understand the bar and below the number, yeah? So this is the cognition thing. And from knowledge to wisdom, we can convert into contemplation. Ma'am, can you mute your mic, please? So the main concept of the AI is bring the machine from the data to wisdom position. Yeah, that is actually the main thing. At the moment, for developed countries, we have their own languages data up to knowledge level. Yeah. So let's continue further. So this is actually what your ChatGPT is doing. So if you ask something, if you bring your machine to understand a raw data to at least knowledge, machine can understand. If you ask about some object, if you ask about some picture, it will generate whole paragraph and so on, right? Already we discussed these things. I'm skipping. I'm not going to again these parts. Guys, I have shown you this one, right? Did I explain about in my last class about this map? I have shown you, yeah, I have shown you the TEI and the database, how Germans are developing their database for AI. I have shown you that all ancient Indian machine readable, yeah, not digital libraries means not making a PDF, keeping into online. Digital libraries means machine has to understand the text. Yeah, I think TEI, even I have given you a website where you can test some kind of TEI exercises. I hope you guys completed the small TEI exercises, how we can convert the raw data into a machine readable format. So this is the example actually, how our Andhras are migrated from north to south by machine. This is actually machine generated thing where machine is reading all ancient Vedas and epics and everything, and machine generated this graph actually, right? This is how we can bring your data into machine readable format and into knowledge format. I think I have shown you this simple regular expression code as well. Are there anyone who can explain all the regular expressions? What is tilde? What is dollar? Yeah? Okay. Who is going to explain this thing? So if you have a huge data, from that you want to extract some data. So how do you use, what is the meaning of this regular expression? I really, like if you have a huge terabytes of data, I really want people use such kind of a cryptic expressions to extract that. So then easily, it is very powerful rather than a normal program. Of course, we are using regular expressions in Python or Java in the same way, but Yep, instead of coding, it is really cryptic. Who is going to explain this regular expression by seeing these things? Yeah, let's see. This is my string. Yeah, you can see at the date. The data. This is my data. Okay, in my data, first machine will search at the date position, at the date, and what is this braces indicating? This braces are indicating, what is the meaning? Indicates where string extraction is to start. Okay, the string extraction is going to start after the at the date symbol. Here at the date, from here it is going to extract. Okay, then what is this braces indicating? Let's see. What is this braces indicating? Match a single character in the list set. Yeah, but see the second one also. So if you have this braces, list braces, and there are some kind of letters, machine will match each and every letter in the string. Yeah, for example, this list contains A, E, I, O, U. Then it matches any single character from the list. Okay, if I kept this character symbol before the letters, what does it mean? Matches a single character not in the list set. This is actually negation of the previous one, right? Matches a single character not in the list set. Now let's see what I'm saying. Okay, at the date, extraction will start here, braces and character symbol, and after that space. That means match until it find non-white space character. So at the date, okay, and what is that? Where is the non-white space? Until non-white space character is until SAT, right? It will extract until that one. And star, what is star indicates? The star indicates any kind of repeat a character 0 or more times. So whatever is there, if it repeats 1 or more times in your data, you may have many emails, right? So from that, you can extract all the domain-based emails. For example, every day you get thousands of emails, right? From that, if you want to extract only this domain, yeah, only from which domain this email has been sent. So then you have to use a simple regular expression where you can extract all the emails. Can you guys think an immediate application of a simple regular expression? Spam detection. So if you are getting continuously every day some unnecessary mails from one person, maybe one domain, right? You can easily detect and block this one actually with the regular expression with the spam detection. Okay. So guys, now you can understand, right? What is regular expression? There is actually huge technology in the regular expression. Just to give the taste of regular expression, I have given a simple example. And in these slides, I have summarized a popular regular expressions frequently used in data pre-processing. These are the actually very cryptic regular expressions. So I'm trying to by heart this one. And there are a lot of tutorials. You can go to the tutorials and see how we are using these regular expressions. Okay. So guys, this is a simple example. Now from this one, this regular expression is extracting only the domain of this email. Now, if you have even terabytes of email data, only it will extract the domains. Okay. Now let's continue with advanced prompt engineering. Okay. I have a simple question. So before going to start this one, what is your understanding about prompt engineering? What is the general meaning of the prompting? What is it? Anyone? What is prompting? It may be a dictionary meaning. Come on, guys. Prompt. Meaning of the prompt. Be prompt, man.
Yes, sir. Prompt is nothing but a query, sir, which we are forwarding it as an input string to the machine.
Okay. Then why don't you use? Do you think that the word prompt is a synonym for query?
It's a suggestion, sir. Giving suggestions.
Okay. Okay. So can I get a prompt is a statement?
Yes, sir.
Can I say a prompt is a function? of different kind of statements?
Yes, sir.
It is an instruction.
Sorry, man, you are saying something?
It is an instruction.
Yeah, it is an instruction, but how is it different from your statement? Can I say a prompt is also we can use a prompt also can be a function?
Do or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So guys, actually, you know the difference between a statement and function, right? So prompt is if you write in ChatGPT, describe about Amaravati. Yeah, it is a question. It is direct statement, right? We can make a number of statements and create a function in the prompt engineering as well. So both are possible. For a prompt type a statement, a simple direct statement, or different kind of statements with keep all the statements in the function and can also write that one. See here, a lot of people are saying it is a statement. Okay. My question is actually, I am not able to show my video. Sorry for that. Generally, in our when I was a child, my mother always saying that if someone is asking you one direct question, you always says showing your nose from behind the head. So in the same way, prompt engineering is really a art. Really a art actually. Why it is art is you are convincing not a human. You are asking to a machine. Yeah, machine is going to take your question or your statement or your bunch of statements and try to understand what exactly it is. Sir, can someone give your name? I will to give an example. Maybe I ask. Are there anyone with the name of Srinivas in the team? Just I'm asking. Maybe anyone. For example, if I ask, sorry, Anil Garu, I am using your name. Don't take it wrong way. If I ask a statement, if I may utter a sentence, Anil Garu, is your name is too beautiful. So you can see at the end, I use some kind of a stress. Is it beautiful? Then actually I'm not saying it is a beautiful. I'm creating a question by asking whether it is a beautiful or not. Yeah. So by the stress at the end, right? So the same statement, when you are when you are uttering the same statement, when you utter the last phoneme, it is converting as a question mark. How you can teach all these things to machine? Okay. The first thing is to write a good prompt. The first thing is a structure of your statement. How remove all the unnecessary words. You may ask, sir, what are the unnecessary words in the statement? Yeah, in generally, we have some kind of non-functional words. I will show you in my code a few minutes. So non-functional words means these are heavy in the corpus, in your data. So remove all the things. It is a pre-processing. So yeah, that is one thing. The second thing is a context providing. Is it possible to provide your context to the machine? Yeah. For example, I will show you in live code. For example, you are asking, let me see, let me explain like this. Okay, I ask machine, hey, machine, I want to know all the people who died on mountain, right? How can machine knows what is the meaning of people? What is the meaning of death? How can you teach to machine? If you ask this question in the ChatGPT consider this just like a binary numbers, right? Each and every alphabet represents some kind of zeros and ones. But how can you teach, hey, death means something non-existing. The object or the person must die. What is death? How do you define death? Yeah. For example, if I ask you, so-and-so Jawaharlal Nehru died, right? Why your brain is understanding Jawaharlal Nehru is died? What is the mean? How your cognition is generating the knowledge? Yeah. This is very interesting actually, right? So in my presentation today in the code, everyone is, you can get lot of video tutorials, many things in YouTube and other sources, how to do a better prompt engineering and blah, blah, blah. So for me, the interesting thing is how you can do a better prompt software by yourself. Yeah, you can develop your own prompt engineering. Hey, this is my way of style. Yeah. So this is actually really interesting, guys, which is called as ontology. So if you can develop your own ontology. Yeah, as I said in knowledge representation in the slide, I mentioned that based on your society, you can create a new system. Person can understand the words, right? So in the same way, if you develop your own ontology, you can develop your own ChatGPT. Yeah. So that's what actually I really interested in this one. So, but I'm briefly describing what is prompt definition. Prompt engineering is the art of science of designing effective prompts to communicate. Yeah. Effectiveness is must and should be there actually. That is the skill. Yeah. So for that, we have to use LLMs. What is LLMs? LLMs is large language model. Again, your data. Again, your mother tongue. I always say mother tongue because people should get motivated to develop technology in mother tongues. Are there any LLMs in Telugu language? Are there any LLMs in Bangla or any language? But I know there is a very strong ontology-based LLMs for Tamil language, which is developed by AU KBC Center. Yeah. So this is what actually I really want you guys develop your own models, LLM, large language models with ontology. Yeah. So that is interesting. I will explain you what is ontology when I'm dealing the semantic web technology. So if you want to develop a powerful prompt, the first thing is it should be clear. The second thing is it should be contextual, which is meaning of the semantics, which is nothing but ontology. And the third thing is a structural instruction. So if you want to make a complex statement, okay, after that you can explain actually within the one prompt, you can give some kind of supporting sub-statements, sub-prompts to machine generate a good output. Okay. What if you provide the semantics or if you provide the context, you can get improve output quality, and it saves a lot of time, and it enhance a lot of control. Control in the sense, for example, if you log in with your ChatGPT with your email ID, run maybe of 50 questions, 50 prompts, and without login, sign out your ChatGPT and run the same questions in other browser, you can see the difference from the output, because it is understanding your style. It is understanding how this guy is prompting and which domain he is really interested. Yeah. So these things actually we have to provide in your local language by developing your own models, LLM models with semantic web technologies. Okay, a lot of things I am showing. See, let's see. These are very introduction, guys. Actually, I'm skipping these things. I want to show you directly jump into the hands-on coding. Okay, so you can see here actually instruction, the main command or request. For example, summarize this article. Yeah. So what is this here? How machine can understand this? How to teach the machine? What is this? This article means which article? Yeah, ambiguity. So to overcome this ambiguity, we need to provide context, the background. Okay, so here the article discusses the effect of climate change on the polar bears. Here you can see, okay, he is planning to summarize articles related to polar bears and climate change. So this is what you can do it. So another way is the input data. So if you have a huge data, a book, you can insert actually within the prompt, text is equal to some pages from here to here from the data. Yeah, the output format also you can soothe it one. I will show you at the end by running a simple query where you are asking not your Google, not your search engine, not ChatGPT. Directly you are asking World Wide Web www with some kind of ontologies. How, as I explained earlier, I want to see all the people who died on mountain until today. Yeah, maybe you want to know all the people who died with COVID in Hyderabad. Okay, so maybe you want to know, you belongs to a small village. Maybe you want to know all the people, political leaders who visited your village in before. Yeah, so these things actually, if you provide a good prompt with semantic background or ontological background, you can extract the information. So that's why, guys, actually in my last class, you might have seen my Getty thesaurus and CERL thesaurus, where automatically this bots extracting a lot of information related to persons and places. Okay, so in AI, if you want to analyze any kind of statement, any kind of prompt, first the machine you can teach to machine from the verb, hold the verb. Yeah? From the verb we can generate the dependencies. At the same time, if you want to see the representations of entities, yeah, in digitalization context, we have to provide information of named entities, persons, place. That's why I think we discussed this name, what is named entity, and so on in my last presentation. So let's see, guys, actually, if you give a prompt, yeah, if you give a prompt, first machine has to understand in lexical level, morphological, like words, right? What is the base of the word? Space. If you give a prompt, machine will split everything based on the space. Consider that is a word. And after that, it will do tokenization of the thing. Tokenization means at the context, understand splitting the words based on the space, and lemmatization and morphological analysis. What is the lemmatization and what is morphological analysis? So, which is nothing but taking the base root, the base part of the word, and after that, what is the inflectionality on the word? What is the derivationality on the word? What is the inflection and derivation? For example, take eat. Yeah, eat is a base form. Yeah, base root. Eating, ing is inflectionality, which indicates indicates continuous tense. Yet, eat is a base, but to convert that into a past tense, you are converting yet. Yeah, you are changing e as a ye. Yeah, so this is actually some kind of suffix, infix, prefix kind of context. Machine has to understand these things to understand the context, right? So how we can do these things, I will show you with the live coding now. The next thing is chunking and syntactic parsing. What is chunking? Chunking is nothing but make a units of the sentence. For example, guys, actually, Modi, do you know this information? Modi government decided, oh, Indians are talking too much, so we have to give some kind of a new tax system, right? Just I'm kidding. There is no, Modi is not doing such kind of things. Just to understand the concept, a chunking concept. So I want to ask you, your mother, mother, please come here. Okay, mother, your statement is like this: mother, please come here. Mother, please come here. It holds 4 words, right? So if you speak 4 words, you have to pay 40 rupees. Imagine this is a government rule. Yeah. So now you have to convince to your mother, mother, please come to here. So how do you convince? With the minimum expenditure. Anyone? Anyone? First, basically, we will most probably a lot of people will use only the verb come. Yeah, come to. Yeah, come to
here, sir. Come here.
What's that, sir?
Mother, come here.
Mother, come here. So you have to pay 30 rupees, sir. You have to pay
Please
30
come.
rupees.
Sir, please come.
Please come. I think, ma'am, we have a lot of respect to your mothers. That's why you are using please. Okay, then you have to pay 20 rupees. Basically, we start generally we utter the verb. Yeah, you can see, mother, please come to here. Yeah, to here is one chunk. Come is one chunk verb. Yeah, mostly you utter the word come. Yeah, even to save the money, no respect to mother or so on. Okay, so then actually you can say to here is one chunk. Come is one chunk. You will utter come. Most people utter only come. Maybe come here, another chunk. Come here and to here, another chunk. Maybe after that, maybe some please come here and so on. You can see the hierarchy chunks, right? This is called as chunking. I will show you that is also how machine do the chunking. And at the same next level is syntactic parsing, which is nothing but, you can say, I really enjoy the syntactic parsing, which is nothing but, you guys are now in AI working with neural network, right? Deep learning, neural network, which is nothing. Every day, I think before we started neural network and deep learning, we have this neural network and deep learning in your brain, right? That is which is called as syntactic parsing. I will show you, I will give an example. See guys, actually how powerful your neurons in your brain. I am saying that, guys, can you understand this concept? If I say this sentence, how you are understanding? You are listening my voice, sounds from your ear taking the sounds and sending the waves to their brain. Your neurons are taking the waves and splitting based on the words and mapping with your mental lexicon, whether this word is in your mental lexicon or not. If it is there, what are the semantics of that one? And you decoding the whole sentence, right? This is how you are understanding. This is really this is called as a successful communication, right? So you may be surprised. I am uttering in my mind, there is some concept. I am trying to convey the concept with my way of sentence formation. Your ears are taking those waves and sending to neurons, and your neurons are decoding exactly what is in my mind, what type of information I want to convince. Your brain is decoding the same thing, right? Then it is a successful communication. So actually, we are doing the same thing in your deep learning and your AI and your neural network. So it is there actually, the neural network and everything. It is a replica of how your neurons are actively taking the input and pre-processing and generating the exact theme of the speaker. This is actually neural network, in fact. Yeah. So after that, we have a semantics, named entity recognition, and word sense disambiguation. Named entity recognition, I have explained, detecting the names, and word sense disambiguation means how to disambiguate the sense of the word. Okay, guys, here actually I will give an example. Yeah, you can see actually how Indian languages and agglutinative languages are really rich. Even actually, it is really a little bit difficult semantically process into AI. I will give an example. For English people, how many letters we have? We have 26 letters in English. That means probably the vocabulary is also very less actually in English compared to Telugu. Yeah, I did a lot of this frequency word count of people. Then even we have a poet called Tikkana in Telugu, yeah, who translated Mahabharata. Whole Shakespeare vocabulary is even not equal Tikkana Virata Parvam vocabulary. Tikkana whole Bharata vocabulary is, I think, 4 times more than Shakespeare's English vocabulary. Yeah, that is the richness of the language. Okay, so for example, I will give one colloquial example. If you are asking your machine or prompt, okay, in the ChatGPT you are asking, can you translate and quotation marks, he cut the vegetables in Telugu. Yeah, you are asking ChatGPT, can you in quotation marks your string, can you translate he cut the vegetables in Telugu language? Yeah, so machine will translate. But here the problem is, for English person to cut the vegetables, he has the word cut. To cut the finger, cut. to cut the neck, cut, to cut the ribbon, cut. Yeah. But in Telugu or other languages, based on the object, we are using different kind of words. Yeah. He cut the vegetable. Yeah. కూరగాయలు తరిగాడు లేకపోతే కూరగాయలు కోసాడు. He cut the neck. He cut the tree. చెట్టుని నరికాడు. Yeah. Okay. And he cut the ribbon. Ribbon ni కత్తిరించాడు. So how machine can understand? But for English people, we have only cut, cut, cut. Then they want only their culture is cut, 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 divide and rule. Yeah. So you can see here, actually, this is the richness of your language. Yeah. So how we can teach this thing to machine? There, as I said earlier, the ontology comes into the picture. You have to prompt, guys, whatever I am saying now, all these concepts are behind your ChatGPT with the support of large language models. Okay. The final thing is discourse. Discourse means nothing but seeing the statement with the utterance. For example, as I said, Anil garu, mi peru bagundi. If I said that the is a long form, then it is a question, right? So this is how we can handle this in the discourse. And I will give a nice example. We know the word in English, okay, right? How many contexts do you have the word really in discourse level is more than 372 contexts. You can use the word okay in different kind of things. So you can see here, for each and every level of analysis, we can generate different kind of AI tools. That's spell checkings and tagging, chunking, parsing, words and ambiguation, information retrieval, document classification, summarization, questioning answer systems, actually, with the all two middle components, you can develop these things, actually. Semantic roles, only semantic sentiment detection, and so on. And discourse and machine learning and so on, you can develop with these things. Okay. Let me see by the time. 9. Okay, that means I have only 30 minutes, something. Okay. Guys, I'm going to show you some coding. Maybe I will take a little bit more if it is okay with you. So how you can teach this machine is there are two approaches, detective and inductive approach. One is actually based on, I really believe, of course, there may be some kind of computer science people. You may get some angry or not. You may be agree with me or not. Don't depend always with your ML model. Yeah, ML model is based on your data, right? But at the same time, first use your ML model and see where exactly your machine learning is going to fail. Then provide your detective approach, which is nothing but your supporting your algorithm with some kind of knowledge-based rules or so and so forth. Okay, I will share some kind of these things. I am giving some kind of links here. You can see how this you can detect these things. Use this hybrid models to detect ambiguity and so on. I said earlier, if you are using ChatGPT, I have given an example. Please summarize this paper. Yeah, please summarize this research paper. Something, right? Then what is the meaning of this? Which, yeah, you can see. I had a dinner with my mother. She talked about her work. Who is I here? Who is my mother refers to? Who is she here refers to? Who is her here refers to? If you're asking such kind of lot of pronouns in your prompt, how you can teach these things, which is called as anaphora resolution. Anaphora resolution is really important for agglutinative languages, for Telugu and everything. Because in English, we can say all pronouns, okay? Maybe all nouns is starting with the capital letters. It is a clue, maybe, yeah? Except sentence starting, you can use this as a clue for that to detect named entities. Okay, but in other languages, Telugu, how can you detect Rama or Joseph if you write in Telugu or names? This is actually interesting thing. So what I do is actually, this is other thing. If you have these things, actually can detect, if you write a letter and give it to me, I developed a model which detect whether this letter is written by a male or female. Is it possible? Yes, of course it is possible. You can see loss. These are actually not from my experiment. This is actually these people did a small experiment, published these things with different kind of data sets. Yeah, machine can detect who is a male or female, whether the letter is written by male or female. I think you got a lot of students may have a lot of many Facebooks, right? Even though the student is a male, he will create 3 or 4 female Facebooks. If the girl is even female, he will create 3 or 4 male Facebooks. Is it possible to detect whether it is a really male account or female account? Yes, of course, it is possible with this, with their approach they are saying here. And at the same time, we can also detect your gender the way you are writing. Yeah? These are really interesting things while you are prompting your skills. Yeah, you can see that from childhood onwards, adult, and after that old age, how your most frequent words are changing. Okay, this is actually interesting thing. You can see here, these are the questions. If a machine has to understand your question, yeah, people are in ChatGPT, while you are using ChatGPT, you are not writing full sentence, right? How are you? If you want X, write, how are you? How you are writing? You are writing H, R, and U, right? Some people keep question marks. Some people just simply write H, R, U without any punctuation marks. But there is no standard. Okay. All the best. Good. I like your work. I like your research paper. Good luck. So how you are saying? Like, L-I-K, maybe some people write L-K, or good luck maybe with a thumbs up symbol, right? So no standardization. You can see here, my name is Mike. I have been depressed for 3 years. Here I am 15, and you can say how he is creating an artificial language by his own, right? No controlling that, no rules while writing. If you give a really prompt, machine will understand everything. If you write such kind of short prompt, artificial prompt in your ChatGPT or even in your WhatsApp, how machine can understand? This is actually, guys, very nice future job opportunities, processing using AI and NLP in mobile data. Mobile data, actually. Even a lot of people, they are using mobile rather than the laptops, right? Their data is quite different. Their generating data is quite different. Who is handling this thing? Yeah, this is really interesting thing. I will give one example, man, here to make you fun. Don't take it in a wrong way. I think I used to say this example when you are getting some kind of motivation. Guys, how many people are using Jio mobile SIM? I think 2018 or 2017, Jio started 500 rupees unlimited internet, right? All right. So is it really good? What kind of effect does this offer shows in the society? Is it possible to measure, analyze this data with your AI? Okay, here actually AI and psychology comes together, and we did a really 1-year research project in Heidelberg, and at the same time in University of Tübingen psychology department. That is actually a hospital doctor who is actually dealing with internet addiction and so on. So I don't want to take a lot of time, but I will give one interesting result. Who is using dating websites in Andhra Pradesh? But I'm saying not Telangana, only in Andhra Pradesh I'm saying actually. We crawled all the data from only with IPs of Andhra Pradesh. So who is using dating apps in Andhra Pradesh? Which group? A lot of people say that, oh, younger people, college people, maybe so on, right? But not. In fact, married women between 35 to 45 or 30 to 45, these people are using dating apps in Andhra Pradesh. I don't want to kind of give any. I don't want to give any explanation further. You can understand what is happening in the society. Yeah. Now this is how AI can help to use things. Actually, if you want, we published 2 papers. I will show you the links. You can. I think there's one paper is in open publication. One is from Oxford Journal publication. You can see that one. So nice. Now, guys, actually, before going to continue this part, I am going to show you directly some coding where whatever I explained, how we can do in technology, all these things. if you want, just open your Python environment, because I want to show in Jupyter Notebook, because already I can give some kind of explanation and everything. Okay, so as I said earlier, I have shown you a waterfall model, right? This is the waterfall model. I'm going to show you whatever I said explained here in the prompt analysis, which is, where is it? Yeah, this one. What is happening in each and every level in the prompt analysis? I'm going to implement the same thing in the coding. Let's see how it works out in the coding. This is a small notes which I developed quickly. And actually, if you want to practice, I will share the notes. But if you want to write the code, think the whole thing practicing will take around more than 1.5 hours or so on. Yeah, so be careful with that. Actually, that's why I'm changing. So here, first I am installing the packages, NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit. Even guys, actually, I am showing here with the English document, but even you can run your Telugu or Hindi or Sanskrit or Arabic, any kind of data, but no need to transliterate into English and so on. Just run your real Telugu data or your local languages data as it is. So with the Telugu alphabet rendering is different, right? So in the same way, you can run to that one. So what I'm installing is here pip install NLTK, pip install matplotlib. You know why we are using this package? I said matplotlib to data visualization with bar charts and so on, and pip install Beautiful Soup and pip install Genzium. These things we need to install actually to do the basic prompt analysis. This is how actually if you write a prompt, the backend in ChatGPT is following in the all these steps, maybe a few steps. So here, after I install those packages, I am installing import NLTK, NLTK download, which means actually you are for example, to train your models. If you want to train your LLMs, if you want to train your machine learning models, you need some kind of data, right? In backend data. So here I am not providing my own data to train as a train data. Okay, so already this NLTK hold a different kind of languages data. So I'm trying to download that data into my working environment. Import NLTK download. I'm downloading the whole data from the Git repository. So this is a Git repository, and it is once it's downloaded, the output is true. That means it is downloaded into your local environment. So if you install this one, you will see a pop-up window up to here. It is running. I generally generate a pop-up window, and it will ask you what type of data you want to download, for which purpose. Do you want to run LLMs, or do you want to run maybe neural network? Do you want to learn in deep learning, or do you want to run random forest? For which purpose you want to need what type of data? So everything it will pop up here actually if you run. As you can see, this is how it will. I already installed. I installed everything. You can see here collections. What is the all the collections and all the corpora? Corpora is nothing but your train data. Yeah, you guys remember me. As I said, TEI is very important. You can see the data. Everything is Brown, CP Brown. You know, right? He wrote a lot of things, right? Everything is in TEI and XML versions. So that's why I emphasize lot of people work on TEI. If you are non-technical person, please start in TEI. So after that, we have models, different kind of models to do, and all packages. So everything is downloaded. You will see here in a green format. Okay. If you done everything, then you will see here a true. Yeah. So now in my desktop, I have created a big novel. This novel is Walden, a feminist novel, which holds more than 200 pages or some novel, right? So that is a text.
9 sir. 7-3 madam. 9-6.
Okay. Okay, guys, can you please unmute?
Oh, madam.
Okay.
Disappear madam. The message. Our estimate
Ma'am, can you please unmute yourself, please?
Madam Radhika, madam. Pemma Radhika, please mute yourself.
Oh, I said unmute. Okay, sorry. Mute yourself. Okay. If I'm concentrating on this one. Okay. You can see, guys, here, I created a text file, which is holding 270 text words or something. and this is my text file. What I'm doing here, we can see this is the whole my text file. Yeah, just we are seeing this is actually a feminist novel. So as I said earlier, I did tokenization. When I run this word tokenization data and features, it is splitting each and every word. Yeah, you can see here, this is actually my text file. Now I'm splitting everything into a list. The whole 270 pages is going to be into a list format. Yeah, splitting tokenization. You can see every word is a string, a entity based on the space. Even full stop. If that you can see here the punctuation mark. It is going to be a token. So this is tokenization we are doing here. And once we have done this tokenization, what we are doing is, it is actually nothing but pre-processing. Guys, I'm showing here with the huge data, but at the same time, imagine that you are asking a question in the ChatGPT. Yeah? The same thing is going to happen. Then your input is only your statement. Yeah. Here, what I'm doing is, I created a variable futures. I am running everything if future is alpha. What is alpha? Is alpha is a NLTK, not a Python man. It is a NLTK inbuilt function. If these are alpha strings, then only it will consider and remove all punctuation marks. It will remove all unnecessary functional words. I will show you in next time what is the functional words and something. And after that, future lower. What I'm doing is, actually I am converting all words into lower case marks. Yeah, from capital letters to small letters. So this is it is nothing but a data pre-processing, actually data cleaning, you can say. Okay, now what I'm doing here is NLTK import stop words. What is the stop words? Stop words means, as I said earlier, there are some kind of unnecessary words in the data. So remove them. There is no use, right? So that's why when I ask a question, how to reduce your sentence into a small unit, right? So remove these stop words. Every language has certain stop words. So you can see if you see the NLTK corpus, you can see there all the stop words. So remove all these stop words, unnecessary data. Then you have a core vocabulary without any punctuation marks, without anything, the whole words. Yeah? I'm saying words, not root or stem. Yeah? So from that, I am seeing, hey, I want to see the most top 10 frequent words. Ma'am, please don't fight. So you can see the most top frequent 10 words in the corpus. So what I'm I think, am I audible, sir, to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. So what I'm doing here, guys, are you just listening, or do you want to practice these things? Actually, if you want to practice, it takes time, but I am okay to give time and explain everything. Okay, but if you want to listen only, just let me know. I will explain everything, how these prompts are working out. So you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm using another inbuilt function, which is called as apexes. What exactly it is doing? In previously, we removed all the functional words and the punctuations, but all words are staying same way. For example, I booked the ticket next week. I book another ticket, something. So he can see in my data, the book occurred 2 times. I booked the ticket. Next week, I book another ticket. Now, but I have 2 entities booked 2 times, right? That is the frequency I have shown you before. But here with the fx function, it will remove all the repetitions Yeah, if it will consider if the word book occurred 5 times, it will consider only one entity. Yeah, the unique occurrences actually. Okay, once it is done, now I want to see, as I said, the most initially the chunking. Chunking is the most frequent combinations. Good book. Okay, as I said, mom, please come to here. Okay, which is the most frequent chunk unit is to here. To is the most frequent. So I am seeing here the most frequent 2-word combinations in my data. It is showing future, and you know, right, n-gram models, n-gram, bigram, trigram. So the future 2 indicates the most common 2 words. In my data, this combination occur 22 times. This combination occur 19 times. You can see all the 2-word combinations thing. You may observe here actually why these numbers are really important. Is it really good or not? Guys, if you are asking your prompt, if you want to develop your own prompt, yeah, as I said, how you can teach to machine, hey, this is the important chunk, this is the important unit in my prompt. Yeah. And one more thing, I will give, I always give first an example. For example, guys, actually, you want to learn German language. You want to learn German vocabulary. How do you learn? Sitting in your chair, take a dictionary and read all the words, dictionary words. Is that right way? No. But instead of that, take all German data, get all most frequent words. For example, schmeckt. Schmeckt means taste in German. Yeah? The schmeckt word covered 3% of whole German data. Okay, the schmeckt, which is meaning of this taste. If the word cover all 3% of the German whole data, if you learn the one word schmeckt, that means you are learning 3% of German vocabulary, right? So this type of things are really useful to teach not only human being. The same thing we can apply for AI, machine. If you teach the most frequent words to machine, then machine is learning your data. The same thing. That's why we need all these combinations and variations of things. Okay, so once we have these unique words, here we are removing all the stop words. Yeah, we are removing all the stop words, and and after that we are generating the unique words plotting. What are the most frequent unique words in my novel and so on. Okay, I think I have shown you this one. Yeah. Let me continue from here. So you might have seen, I explained you, we have to extract the root word, right? For that, I am writing using a post stemmer. Post stemmer is nothing but a inbuilt function in NLTK, which can split the root word of the word. Yeah. For example, in your data, eat, eating, eaten, okay, and so on. Different kind of tenses and gender markers occurred with one word. Okay. Then this post stemmer, what it will do is it will just extract exactly the base root of word. Yeah. So it is, I am from my whole data, I am taking the most frequent unique word is actually 1. It occurs 486 times and so on. Okay, now we are going to a little bit semantical context. Okay, what we are doing here is actually in my data, the book word is a little bit ambiguity. Yeah, if you are writing your prompt engineering, so in your prompt you are asking to machine, hey, which is the best sold out book in India? Yeah, which is the best sold out book in India? So what is the meaning of book here? In our language, book indicates 2 senses. One is a book, a physical object, a physical entity, semantically, which we can read to acquire some knowledge. Yeah. The second thing is, we can see, which is abstract. Book is abstract now, right? So abstract noun, I can see the book with my eyes. This is a noun context. The second context is book, is a verb. I can't see actually. He booked the ticket. I can see the ticket, but I can't see the book as a abstract. It is a non-abstract verb, an action, right? So that is a verb context semantically. So you know this thing by your context. In your ChatGPT, in your prompt engineering, you are asking, hey, which is the most sold out book in India? What is the meaning of book here? How machine can know that one? How machine, your ChatGPT is analyzing, hey, here the book is not a verb, it is a noun. How we can teach that one to machine? So for that, you have to see the back-end context. So for that, there is a NLTK inbuilt function which is called as concordance. So you can see here in my whole novel, 270 pages novel, feminist novel, it is abstract. It's saying that my book word occur 18 times, and you can see it is highlighting the book and showing the context. Yeah, in which context? Lot of context. It is actually it is a noun context. Yeah, you can see if it is preceded by a pronoun, this or something, it is going to be a noun. If it is preceded by a adjective word, mostly it is noun. This a pronoun, noun. Hindu book. Hindu is a noun. This is actually a book, noun. His, if it is preceded by a pronoun, then the next word book is a noun. So you can see the context, right? This is how you can teach this context. You have to train your algorithm to see the context and learn. How do you know that? How do you teach this one? So one thing is, if you have annotated data, we can use all machine learning algorithms. For example, a simple basic algorithm, hidden Markov models or naive bias. You can use all these things to do the simple applications. At the same time, if your machines fail to detect these things, you can provide some kind of booster algorithm, which is called as a inductive model, right? Generating some kind of rules. If the preceding context, or maybe one word you can take, two words you can take, it is a preposition and a pronoun, then the book is a noun. So provide this with some kind of rules. You can extract these rules. Don't think that, oh, we don't know our language, how big it is, but how can you do these rules? Don't worry like that. If you see the beauty of your language, any kind of language is these rules are called as morphosyntactic rules. Morphosyntactic means the relationship between two words to generate sentence context. Yeah. So these morphosyntactic rules for Telugu language, we have hardly, I think, I did my MPhil is on actually Telugu parts of speech tagging. In 2004, we developed this one at IIIT and University of Hyderabad, my Guruji, Umamasra Garu. And do you know how many rules are there to teach the context to machine? 18 rules for Telugu, in Telugu. Only 18 rules. That is the beauty of human language. So that's why while you are a child, your brain is easily acquiring this context by following these 18 rules. Yeah, no one teaching these rules, but your brain is generating these rules by observing the occurrences of your data from different people mouths. This is how we can have to represent in AI. So you can see the context rules, right? Once you once you have seen this one, okay, if you semantically machine is able to understand every data, then you can do some kind of relationship, yeah, in the data. Yeah, as I said in a prompt, how do you know how can machine understand the relationship between two words, right? Guys, actually, why I'm saying this thing is, you can use a lot of things that in internet or something. All are faculty people. You can go through any kind of YouTube tutorial and you can learn all these things with prompt engineering and so on. Yeah. So, but I think it is really good if you know how, if you write your prompt, what is happening in backend. How LLMs are understanding this context. So that's why I am concentrating on this type of explanation rather than a routine, okay, this is the prompt, this is the variations of prompt, and this is a blah, blah, blah. Yeah, everyone can learn that thing from prompt engineering is very easy thing actually. But if you want to develop your own prompt style, these are required. Even I really want to see, and unfortunately here I can't access my German server, my university server. We already developed Tamil and Telugu prompt engineering. So you can write everything into prompt in one style. Even machine will detect, okay, this prompt is written by so-and-so aged person, maybe male or female, and so on. Yeah, that is also which we detect. Actually, I was not able to show because I can't access from here to my server, my university server. So you can see here what I'm showing is, okay, now I see everything context. I want to know the relationship between love, war, man, and good. Guys, actually my data, it is a feminist novel related to an economy and financial freedom and so on. Yeah. So that's why what it is showing is, in this novel, the man word is discussed most frequently. And this word, what is the distance between man and war? This is the relation. Man and love. Okay, in between we have a war, right? So this is somehow distance. So God, maybe a lot of women who are suffered with some family things, problems, and so on, they may discuss a lot of time with God name, God word. So you can see, if war is in between man and women, then the love is really far to men, right? So these things, actually interesting things, we can do some data visualization kind of thing. So even, as I said, who is using dating apps in Andhra Pradesh? Okay, so there actually, we did some kind of a survey. We crawled a lot of data from dating apps, okay? And after that, we send we prepare some kind of questionnaire. And we send this questionnaire to dating apps users. So that we don't ask their names and their address and so on. It is not legal, but we can ask their age and so on, why you are using these apps and how long you are using. So these different kind of psychologically analyze this internet and dating apps addiction. So then actually we did some kind of the relationship between the words which they are using in the response. Yeah, this is actually a frequency distribution from the words. Okay. Oh, so this is back. Okay, love and R. So how these words, in which combination these words are occurring? Yes, most frequently the love of, the war of, the man of, the god of. So in this combination, the word occurred. So are there any semantically similar to the love? So these are the other words semantically, you can see the statement actually, semantically similar to love. Yeah. So guys, this is actually, you can do really wonders actually. If you give your girlfriend or your friend or maybe your best friend charting data, by observing their data, okay, so we can detect whether they are really friend of you or not. It is true actually. We did some kind of sentiment analysis by using WhatsApp data and so on. Okay. Okay, I'm skipping these things actually. So this is actually like parsing. What is parsing? As I said earlier, if I am pronouncing one word, the sound is reaching to your brain. Yeah, your neurons are taking the sounds, doing tokenization of these waves things, splitting into words, mapping with your mental lexicon, and again generating the dependencies. Yeah. For example, if I said a sentence, come here, please, maybe can you go to shop to buy some fruits? This is my statement. When you heard this statement, your brain can think and said that, hey, this is a correct prompt, syntactically correct prompt. Can you come here, go shop, some non-grammatical thing. If I remove some prepositions, I change the subject and verb positions, then immediately your brain may understand the sentence, but it knows that it is syntactically wrong parsing, right? How you know these things is actually when I'm pronouncing anything, your brain is literally formatting these things. Like for example, tagging and seeing the dependencies of two words and so on. So finally, it is generating the sentence here. Yeah, this is how your brain is processing. So we have to represent the same thing into your machine to understand your prompt, whether it's a question mark, whether it's a string or something. Once you have these things, see, this is the beauty of, which is nothing but actually, yeah. You can see this is a parsing. I have run a huge sentence. Machine is generating the dependencies and it is parsing the whole sentence. This is the depending on this word, this phrase is depending on this word, and finally it constructed one sentence. So this is actually happening in your brain whenever, like within fractions of second. If you are pronouncing one sentence in your neighbor brain, it is exactly happening this type of parsing. This is how, if you give you a prompt, if you give you any kind of statement, on the back end, machine is processing like a human brain is processing the statement as it is. Okay, now guys, actually, is it at least do you have some idea? Because if you really do with your own data, take your Telugu or Urdu or Bengali and any data and run all the codes, and you can see how machine is understanding that your data with or your prompt. Is it clear up to here? And do you have, if you have any questions, let me know within quickly 1 minute. Okay. I am skipping this thing. I think I have explained this one. The semantic web, we can keep aside, actually how to process it. This is whole. Now, as I said earlier, yeah, we are asking everything directly to World Wide Web, right? So we have a web and this web has some tags, and we are generating some statements, RDFs, resource description, and ontologies and logic. And if you write a query, it will connect the web. If your data is publicly available, it will consider security proof and all these things, and it will generate the answer. I will show you maybe one example due to the time constraint. Okay, this is actually some of my projects, which I would like maybe skipping to show you, where exactly we are connecting museums and text libraries. So if you go to a museum, scan your object, machine will retrieve all the information about that, right? So the same thing happening in ChatGPT. If you give a question to a machine, ChatGPT is understanding that question and generating the output. Actually, this is an interesting paper. If you have, as I said, you can read in, it is published in Oxford Journal. You can see that paper and read, and if you have interest with this one. So you can write a prompt in different ways. Okay, Jira, I think it is a basic introduction. Jira short prompt, like just you can ask a prompt, like for example, translate the sentence into French. I am happy. If I give you a string, machine is automatically translated one shot. Okay, Jira short. The one shot prompt is actually it has some kind of if see this one. Good morning means this is this one. Yeah, good morning. If I give a good morning word, translate into this one. So after that, a few short prompting, which is nothing but you are explaining the AI with different kind of clues, different kind of explanations. So at the same time, chain word through, yeah, you can see everything information in any kind of YouTube tutorial or slides. Everyone explain this basic. There are actually 8, I think, 8 things. Effective prompt designing is how we can do is actually, first of all, as always important is the clarity. If you are saying some clarity, that is really good. For example, summarize this document is not really preferable. Write that summarize this document in this context with these many words. That is actually good because we want to output in a summarization format, right? So specify those things. And exactly you have to do the specificity of your statement, contextualization, and maybe if your context is different, use different kind of steps and break your statement into different kind of steps and do that one, and table iterations and so on. As earlier saying, different kind of stages, meta prompting and instruction reference and multimodal prompting and prompt template and so on. It is actually prompt evaluation. Guys, actually, I will give a simple exercise to you to test it. Actually, I really like, I am skipping these things, why it is useful and what type of models you can use based on data. It is fine for me. And these are different kind of prompt types. You can test, you can text each and every time. For example, you want to get list out all the maybe chief ministers of Andhra Pradesh with their degree qualifications and so on, right? So you can get information the same. You can write the prompt with 0 shot, 1 shot, and few shots, and you can do some kind of experiments with this by following. I will show you. Yeah, I think some of you people know that one prompt HQ and prompt Hippo. I will share the slides. Open these two websites and ask the websites generate all the chief ministers of Andhra Pradesh photos with their education qualification. Yeah. So explain. This is a prompt. Split the prompt in all ways. Actually, yeah. In this all ways, you can split the prompt in all the different kind of types, and let's see how it is working out with your internet. There are some tools for that. Actually, prompt engineering is nothing but LLMs with NLP. Yeah. So remember, don't forget. Actually, this website Prompt HQ is using 45 different kind of LLM models to understand this. If you run everything. Actually, you can test it, these things over here. Okay. And I want to show you here, LLMs and prompt engineering. Whatever I explained in my live coding, the same thing is happening here. Taking the input and understanding the question and modeling the training, whether it is a question word or whether what is the ontology of this one, and trust with your data, evaluating and production. So this is how it is real prompt engineering working. One more thing, I forget about English language now. Actually, the interesting thing is do this LLMs, do this prompt engineering in your local language. So to train all these things, you don't need, like you might have seen in my code, right? I didn't write any big software code to tokenization. I didn't write any big software code to semantically teach to machine what is the context of a book or something, right? I didn't write. Already people wrote this code to do this task. I run those models and actually I trained my model in my local language. That's it, right? Even I didn't develop my own train data. I downloaded my train data from NLTK, the whole data, right? Then I trained everything with my novel. I used novel. Here you are using your prompt, different kind of questions. Yeah, how many ways we can utter in my Telugu language to know a person name? How many ways can I make a statement to call a person in my local language? So these things we have to provide in your alternative models, actually, alternative question words and alternative prompts. It is really interesting, man. And believe me, if you really wonder, this is, if you provide the, instead of just blindly training a machine learning model, train the machine learning model and boost your machine learning model with your cognitive or linguistics knowledge, then you really see wonders. Actually, if you see that I'm giving evidence, literally my eyewitness, the accuracy graph, it just like bump like a rocket, it will boost actually. That is the beauty of hybrid models in prompt engineering, and LLMs are anywhere. And finally, just maybe I will run if my internet works properly. Guys, sorry to make you wait. There are some kind of other tools I want to show you. Even this metrical analysis, machine will write poems. You can ask in this tool, you can ask machine, hey, write a Kanda Pajam by describing maybe Jai Malini, Jai Sudha, and so on. So it will try to write some kind of a Kanda Pajam by describing them. And we have another module. It is not implemented in this tool. Every poem is going to be converted into a music. Yeah, you know, a lot of people recently have seen one of the youngest lyric writers. He always argues writing a poem, music composition, and after that writing a song based on the music what is it, the string or something, the music. First, the musician will give the music background, then he will write the text, the literature, which fit into the music. That is one way. Another thing is the writer will write his own music. The composition guy will compose according to the song literature, right? So there's two ways. But here, actually, if you give any poem, machine will convert that poem, like Uttamala, Champakmala, anything, machine will convert the metrical poem into music. That's why all these Avadhanam people remembering the poems with this metrical composition, which is nothing but music and mathematics. So here you can see here, actually, if we have a semantical thing at the end, you know SQL, right? It is also a simple query like a SQL, where I'm going to extract all the people who died on mountains. Okay. Yeah, it took 7,720 milliseconds to extract all the information, those people who died on mountains, including their images, if their images are available in the internet. How many people till now died? 1,291. Today is the date, right? Until that, these many people died on mountain. These are not normal people, actually. They died. The death happened on only the mountain. Even machine will display on which mountain they died. You can see this is a person, which is nothing but a unique ID. In my last class, I opened a CERL thesaurus and I shown you, right? Every person has a unique ID. It is referring to that person, the person label. Okay. Actually, when he died, the latest death happened on 17th September 2025. Place of death, the place of death is Mount Ethos, actually. Yeah, it is a mountain, must be, but his photo is not available, this person photo. But it is the before test is actually in August. Okay, so you can see a lot of death happened in August and March. August and March. So July is less. July is also 3. And their photos are, if their photos are there, you can see their photos here. But let's say what is here. From unstructured data, what it is generating is, it is generating a structured data. Okay, he is a human. It is semantics. Yeah, human, his name, and his gender, and given name, and so on. And actually, his date of birth, his place of birth, his date of death, and place of death is Kerito, which is actually a mountain in this one. You can see if I click what is Kerito? Kerito is a mountain. Kralit is a mountain. So it is also every named entity must have a unique ID. It is also have a unique ID. You can see. So this is how the semantic web technologies occur, helpful to people to do really wonders. Even for social good, whether this person is a corrupted man or not. What it is, who is this guy? What type of guy? You can use really wonders, man, with this technology. I will give a live example what happened last week in South Africa. I was traveling in a car. I booked a car to go to Botswana University to give a talk. Okay, here we have a Bolt booking. I booked the car. Okay, so the driver is a very poor guy. Okay, so I can see by his car and everything. when we are traveling to university, someone in between, one police officer stopped the car. Yeah, he checked all the documents. The driver has all documents. Everything is perfect. But this guy is a poor guy. The driver is trying to, the police officer is trying to ask some kind of money. Yeah. So what happened is, actually, in my mobile, we developed a long back, we developed a camera, a spy camera, which you can't really, if you switch on the camera, you can't see whether the other person can't see whether it is a recording or not. So I recorded everything. Whenever I am recording, the whole recording is not only for me, it is going to be stored in all other my team members' mobiles as well in the app. Yeah. So everyone is the evidence, it is happening. Yeah. So I recorded how this police is bribing and how he took the money. Everything is recorded. Then after that, I am a foreigner to South Africa. I met the guy immediately, the police officer, and said that, hey, I recorded everything. These are the evidence. If you don't return the money, I will send directly this to all the public in the social media. Immediately, that police officer returned that money and he left the place. That I am really asking one request. There are a lot of professors and there are many people. We are celebrating 85 years of independence, right? 75 years or maybe 80. Okay. But I am really asking one question. Still, are you enjoying the independence? Is it possible to get a small certificate without corruption? Is it possible to get a small advice if you go to a police station without bribing? Guys, it's really sorry to say, I'm really interested. We have projects, use AI for social good. We published what is happening in police department, how machine can detect, how a police officer tried to trap a woman if he went to police station for some kind of problem. Do you know the interesting data we have actually? We recorded all the data with the mobile app. Yeah. Even recently, 2 IPS officers in Mumbai case, they suspended, right? We developed in 2023, 2 of my German students, one of the Kannada student, we worked taking the SP data in YouTube. He's a very famous IPS officer in India, in Andhra Pradesh. We have recorded all his videos, downloaded from YouTube. We run our machine algorithm, detect whether he's talking in the media properly or just like a fake things. We detected those things. In 2003, we published whatever he's show in the YouTube, all are fake. Now in recent, when the 2024, the government suspended him, these 2 officers, IPS officers. This is how what is the meaning of education really? Yeah. Meaning of education is we have to contribute something to society. Yeah? We are talking about Alluri Sitaram Raju, Subhash Chandra Bose, blah, blah, blah. Are you ready if one of the student is ready to do such kind of a social work in your society? No, we said, oh, no, why you need? Just sit silent. What is this actually? I'm proudly saying actually, last 20 years I'm living in Germany. I don't know, I am a foreigner, I don't know the systems, I don't know the laws and everything. I never paid a single penny in Germany as a bribe. I am proud to say this one actually, rather than my motherland. Is it possible to overcome all the corruptions? Yes, of course, with AI, with data science, you can use it. I'm requesting all the faculty members, bring technology in your local language and use AI for social benefits. A lot of data is there in internet. Even recently we got a big German fake immigration scam from Hyderabad thing. Yeah, they're making fake news in social media saying that Reutlingen University is German top 3rd university and so on. These poor students, they're getting money to get admission in Germany, which is not a government organization, which is just like a fake organization. 30 lakhs for master's degree. Whose money is this? Who is going to stop such kind of fake things? Imagine if someone cheated to your son. Do you sit like that? Yeah. So think about a wisdom position and use AI for social good. Yeah, we contribute something to society. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I hope I didn't get boring to you. You may be hungry. And our Sunil Garu will communicate for further things. Yeah.
So thank you very much for your wonderful session. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. Yeah.
Any participants, do you have any queries or any questions? If there are no questions, sir. Yeah, if there are no queries, sir, thank you very much on behalf of AppShare. Really, it's a wonderful session. I think many of the participants, they have conversant with this prompt engineering. I wish all the good luck, sir. Again, next Saturday, we will have the session on the same. Maybe.
Sir, actually, next Saturday, I will go further more, sir. Actually, deeper thing. I will let you know those things actually.
Okay.
Because I thought today I taught prompt engineering in actually not a normal way, in back end. So I will come with another aspect of these things, sir, in next Saturday.
That is great. And sir,
guys, sorry to disturb you, sir. Sorry, I am using the word guys because in my class I am using the guys word. So sorry, sir. There are maybe senior professors or some faculty don't take it wrong way. Sir, if you want to discuss some topics, if you want to know about something, a new topics or new technology, probably how to use semantic web in prompt engineering or so on, feel free to contact me. I think I have my email ID. Whatever you want to learn, I am very happy to teach according to my knowledge. Maybe if you come up with different kind of questions which I don't know, let me get a chance to learn from your question as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear all participants. I request you all to share. This is also available on YouTube. Please share the YouTube link to all your students because it is part of our curriculum. Definitely, it will help all our students as well as the faculty members. I also request all the faculty members, those who couldn't attend the meeting today, please inform that these are very useful sessions because it is a part of curriculum. And from next week, sir, we are expecting more number of people because due to shortage of this limitation, we could not share the live link to other participants. We are expecting more people from next week. Yeah. So apart from this regular introductory course, we are also going for the application part as per the different disciplines also. We are working on that. I request Sri Ganesh Garu, please also chalk out the program for the further application parts.
Yeah, sure, sir, definitely. Even, sir, actually, I discussed some of my other colleague professors in Germany and other in America. So yeah, that's why yesterday I discussed it briefly. And I will come up, not only me, sir, actually, there are many foreigners who have been working for Indian languages and AI and data science. So I want to really bring them out. Even actually, the interesting thing, people actually, there is a code mixing language, code mixing data, which is really now everyone is really, you can enjoy this code mixing in your data and data analysis. So there's one more guy working on that. And I have my best friend who is really one of the pioneers who give training in German universities on quantum computing. I will call him as well, sir. Also, so, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So
thank you, everyone. Sorry to make you wait until 1 o'clock.
Yeah, kindly share the PPT, sir, so that we can share to all our participants so that they can practice for the next session.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I'm closing the session.